It has been roughly 3 years since SpongeBob's latest movie, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Sponge on the Run. Netflix has just come out today and revealed their latest project partnered with Nickelodeon for a spin-off movie. So, what's going on? Apparently, this fourth movie will take the mantle of Sandy Cheeks and put her in the spotlight. This movie will be titled Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie. There has been 3 teaser images shown, so before we discuss the contents of the movie, I'd actually like to run over these 3 teaser images first. These reveal that the style will be in the Sponge on the Run style. Our first teaser image is a really cool one. This is an action screenshot of SpongeBob and Sandy riding on top of clam halves. Seeing that this film will revolve around both SpongeBob and Sandy, this teaser can be seen in reference to SpongeBob and Sandy's first time meeting each other. The Tea at the Tree Dome episode holds Sandy's first appearance, and within that first appearance, she was wrestling a clam. So it was pretty much clams that brought SpongeBob and Sandy together in the first place. And then seeing that in their own movie together is pretty darn interesting. Now, regarding this scene, they appear to be riding them like surfboards above and beyond the ocean. And since it looks like they've just came above the ocean, there's no need yet to remove her air helmet, or in SpongeBob's case, need to breathe any water. He's probably got some water absorbed for later. But this most certainly cannot last the entire length. So how will SpongeBob continue to breathe when we go up to the dry land? But anyway, final thing I wanted to mention about this teaser is the little island we see at the beginning of the theme song is actually visible here. If you look closely towards Sandy's left shoulder, the island is actually marked right there. The second teaser image feels like it very well may come very soon after this first one. This is a very simple headshot of Sandy, and feels like she's using her finger to indicate which way the wind is going. Knowing they've just come from the water and her finger should be wet, this makes sense. So, I'm kinda thinking, will they be floating on the clams like boats to get to their location up on the surface? Kinda like the surfboards on the river scene in SpongeBob vs. the Big One. And the final teaser is no image or screenshot, but the actual logo of the film. It looks absolutely awesome. Great presentation with the font being 3D, as well as this beach-like or wooden-like textures it has. And the aquatic color change for the bottom text here really helps stand out that this is a Sandy Cheeks movie. I really like how the flower clouds are shared in this logo, and these bubbles here look insanely real. Like, you can actually see a clear reflection in them, and I'm actually thinking the reflection very well may be a tree and water landscape in Texas. According to Netflix, they've provided a description of the film. So it appears that the town of Bikini Bottom has been stolen by a sinister and mysterious company. We travel with SpongeBob and Sandy to Texas to wrangle up the Cheeks family to help rescue Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and everyone else before time runs out. This movie will continue the trend of mixing animation in live-action scenes, much like the previous 3 movies did. Now, there's quite a bit to go over here, so we're going to see more of Sandy's family. To go over a few, we've seen Cousin Earl and many alike from Squirrel Record, Sandy's sister Rosie, as well as Sandy's 3 nieces, Macadamia, Hazelnut, and Pistachio from Sandy's Nutty Nieces. And I believe that may be all we've seen, but of course there are other references to family we haven't visually seen. So this film will very likely give us a visual of everyone mentioned before, and more. So having the knowledge of the animation and live action blend, I'm actually insanely intrigued by the mentioned sinister and mysterious company, giving more real life depth to this franchise. Like, what I'm imagining is a corporation either draining a section of the ocean of Bikini Bottom's formation for some underwater structure, or stealing items from Bikini Bottom for marketable knickknacks. If you have any other idea of what this sinister and mysterious company could possibly do, please let me know your theories. However, remember earlier when I mentioned in the first teaser image of the iconic SpongeBob Island? Yeah, that one. I actually predict that we're going to see a bigger role this island will play than ever before, whether in any episode or even Sponge Out of Water. I feel like the company is going to do something with this island, whether completely destroy it or take over it. However you look at it, finding Bikini Bottom's whereabouts all comes down to the location of this island. Now, we've got confirmation of a voice cast for those interested about the voiceover. So, we've got the whole original cast with their respective characters. Tom Kenny, Bill Fagerbakke, Roger Bumpus, Clancy Brown, Carolyn Lawrence, Mr. Lawrence, Mary Jo Catlett, and Jill Talley. Now it appears we will also be seeing some guest star voices in this film as well, as it was mentioned that Craig Robinson, Gray Griffin, Johnny Knoxville, Loretta Devine, Wanda Sykes, and etc. will have appearances in this film. Does anyone remember Johnny Knoxville's character in SpongeBob? Johnny Krill from the Extreme Spots episode? It'll be pretty cool to see him return to this franchise. Now, there has been question abuzz around the SpongeBob community, wondering why will Netflix be solely showing this movie rather than Nick's Paramount Plus platform. So apparently, this movie was discussed years ago, and publicly confirmed last year, and was reported to be one of Paramount's projects to exclusively play on Netflix. And according to the 2020 deal between Nickelodeon and Netflix regarding this movie concept and some of its IP films, this were to lead Netflix to be the dominant platform to stream this movie. And what you may not have picked up on is this deal was written prior to Paramount Plus's 2021 existence. Ergo, this deal cannot become null and void just because of the fact that Nick has its very own streaming service. Something I've always wondered about the SpongeBob lore is how does it fit between the balance of these characters being both televised and known characters to actual humans, but at the same time not having the characters know they're being televised. Like, we know SpongeBob is just a TV show in reality. Patchy the Pirate knows it, yet he's actually met SpongeBob. These folks here know it. It's just a cartoon. Even this baby knows it, yet these characters actually exist. I'm actually wondering, will this movie shed any light to this unsolved mystery? But yeah, that is some SpongeBob news for ya. What are your thoughts about this movie? Are you hyped or are you cautious? Either way, let me know your thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear them, as well as any theories you may have. If you want to see more SpongeBob videos, click the annotation up in the corner or the end cards at the outro of the video for more. Subscribe for more videos from me, and make sure to keep up with my channel, because I am currently doing a Cosmic Shake Let's Play series. So if you have not checked any of those out, please do so. I would really appreciate the support. And with all that being said, I will most certainly hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay fresh.